ladies and all you fine peoples, welcome back to another Rebel Scale video. No, I'm not doing a review on Asajj Ventress's Fanblade. Although I do particularly like the model, I was very glad that we got it. I completely understand the disdain for this particular thing because it has popped up and continued to pop up and continues to annoy people because every time they seem to go to the store to find something, they find these guys sitting out with the same price tags oftentimes, and it just gets annoying. That's something all the way back from Series 1 is just taking up space on the shelf, especially for something that you can only pretty much release once. There's really no other paint job unless they really wanted to do a battle damage version. Don't do it, Jazzwares. Don't do it. Don't do it. But I particularly like it. I've already talked about on my stands page for Micro Galaxy Squadron how awesome this little stand is and how easy you can turn this into anything else. But that's not why we're here today. We are here because a person who is very prevalent on the Micro Galaxy Facebook pages had an idea a month or two ago, or just threw this out, basically. Just threw this out as a what if. What if we did a build off of these guys? So that is what I'm going to be talking about today. I want to do a Flex Your Ginivex build off. So if you have these, or want to go get one of these, or want to go get a couple of these and take them off the shelves, this is going to be your chance. The rules for this contest are actually going to be very simple. You're going to have about, let's see, September, October, November, about 3 months to customize, repaint, repackage, repurpose, recycle, upcycle, downcycle, outcycle, anything you want to with the Ginivex, okay? The bulk of whatever you build has to be the Ginivex. You can't just pop off one of these cannons and put it on an AT-AT and say, look what I did. No, you can't do that. The bulk of whatever you build has to be this. Feel free to use the stand. Feel free to use the figures. Feel free to get multiples of these. You could get a couple of these and add some walker legs to it. You could add some tie wings to it. You could make some kind of weird floating satellite that flies around and, you know, shoots down rebel starfighters out in the reaches of deep space or something. I don't know. Use your imagination. Go hog wild with it. But anyway, at the end of 3 months, you guys are going to email me or post. I'll probably have a thread on Facebook where we'll just post all of the finished products, and myself and a group of esteemed artistes. I'm hoping that I can get a group of esteemed artistes between now and then. But we're going to be like a panel of judges. It's not just going to be up to me. It's going to be up to several people. I do know one person already that is a really good modeling friend of mine, and he, I'm sure, would love to put his thoughts into this. He won't be doing one because he doesn't collect Micro Galaxy, but I'm sure he could add some value to the judging team. And I'm not going to be doing one either. I've got 10,000 other projects that I need to do, but I do want to, one, get some of you guys into customizing, repainting, and all that stuff, and two, get some of these off the shelves. Plus, I do have a little incentive. Get out of here. The incentive for the best build is going to be, I need to really back up for that. So, the Vault Light Armor Collection from Series 4 that sold out not as quickly as the Series 3 one, but it still sold out pretty quickly. I know that a lot of people are probably still looking for one. I happen to have an extra. I could resell it on eBay and make probably a $30 to $40 profit or so, but I don't feel like doing that. I don't really feel like keeping it because I already have the land speeder. So this is a complete light armor Series 4. Now I have cracked this guy open and double checked because I wanted to make sure that the land speeder was complete, that all the others were complete, there wasn't anything missing. So it is open, but It is complete. Everything's there. Nothing's broken. No QR, QC, QU, Q whatever issues. Everything is good to go. So, how do you enter? Well, you're going to have 3 months. 3 months until Pearl Harbor Day, December 7th, for those of you who are not aware. December 7th is a Saturday. That is going to be the cutoff. So, probably December 6th, I'm going to put a thread on, or I'm going to post a, put a post, add a post, display a post. I'm going to post a post on the Star Wars Micro Galaxy Squadron Customs page, which if you're not a member, you're going to need to become a member. I'll also post some reminders on the other big pages, because I know the other pages, both Cole's page and Kevin's other page, like those two get way more traffic than the customs page does. But I feel like the customs page would probably be the best place to display this, just as like a centered place to post everything. But anyway, I'll put a post there, and that will be the entries post. You can put as many photos as you can, but you need to all lump them together. Don't post some pictures and then, a whole bunch of places down, post some more pictures. Try to keep them together so that we don't get confused. Entering is free. You don't have to do anything to enter, other than post those photos. Has to be your work. Somebody comes out and says it's not your work, we're going to have issues. Don't steal art. That's not cool. That's AI's job. And at the end of it, the panel is going to look over all of them. It's not just going to be me. I'm not going to try to play favorites. I'm going to have a few other people look at it. In fact, I'm going to try to get a few people that aren't even into like Star Wars modeling and stuff, just to look over it and give like an outside opinion on what they think is the best. We'll tally up all those votes. Whoever gets the highest vote will get that light armor collection shipped to them free of charge if you're in the continental U.S. If you're outside of the U.S., then you're going to have to pay shipping. But I think it would be a great thing. I think a lot of people would love to get that. Certainly, if I have any other prizes that anybody wants to donate, we might be able to do like a best paint or most original idea or something like that. But I don't have anything else right now to give away. And because school is back in session and I'm a school counselor for about 600 insane middle schoolers, I don't have the time to run out to Ross's and search for Sabine ties or whatever. If anybody wants to donate something, fine, but you don't have to. The person who gets obviously the most votes will get the light armor collection, and hopefully we'll get a lot of these guys off the shelves. Again, it's really simple. You can use as many of these, as many kits, whatever you want to do this. The only stipulation is that this needs to be the bulk of whatever you're building. The majority of your build needs to be the Ginivex. However you want to do that. You can use multiples, you can attach legs, attach wings, you can make it a freaking helicopter for all I care. You can make it some cyberpunk or steampunk thing from like, the 1860s running off whale oil. Somebody in the comments is going to be like, that sounds like Dishonored. Yeah, it does. Do whatever you want to do. Be as creative as you want to be, but the majority of it still has to be the Ginivex. And then on December 7th, everybody posts their pics. At the end of the day, on December 7th, Eastern Time, 12:59 or 11:59 p.m. Eastern Time, that'll be the cutoff. I will do a video that next day. Actually, no, it won't be that next day because it's going to take us probably a week or so to get together and talk about those. But within a week, I will post a video about the winner, and hopefully I can get that shipped out. If you're continental U.S., I can probably get it shipped out by Christmas. If not, it'll probably be getting there by New Year's or somewhere thereabouts. December's a crazy time anyway for shipping stuff, but I think that's a good cutoff date. That gives you guys plenty of time to get your creative juices flowing, to go out and find these, get them on eBay or something. If you find one really cheap, you can still find these at a ton of stores. I know that there's still plenty of them out there. Also, huge shout out to Damon, who came up with this idea, who just posted this as a random thought, and it's been dwelling in my mind for the past couple months or whatever, because I'm like, I really want to do that. So get your creative juices flowing. Think about what you want to do. It starts today. You can go ahead and start building, customizing, whatever, collecting what you need to collect. I, again, have tons of resources on rebelscale.com if you want to see any of my techniques pages, the tools that I use, anything, any questions that you have going forward. Please feel free to message me. I'm happy to give feedback. My main goal in this is to have just a fun little contest for everybody that is completely free to enter, apart from whatever you pay to get your Ginivex. And at the end of it, we're going to flex our Ginivexes, and we're going to see who has the coolest, best looking, best painted, most original looking thing overall. And then that winner will be getting a nice little Christmas gift in their stocking. You're going to have to get a very big stocking, because this is a very big box. Alright guys, take care.